everyone, it's me, Nita, and welcome to today's video. In today's video, I am prepping for a market that I have this weekend. So I have about 2.5 days to be able to prep for this market. Luckily, I have most of my stuff already prepped and like ready to go. The only things that I really want to work on right now are the bummies and possibly some bell bottoms, but I'm thinking I'm only gonna have enough time to work on some bummies. I do have a few keychains that I want to try and finish. My niece, she worked on a few for me already. She got them started. I just need to add the hardware to the scrunchie keychains, and then I should be good on that. I have tumblers already prepped for the market. I do have another shipment of tumblers that I purchased from AJ Blanks. Those should be coming in the mail on the next few days. I'm not sure if they'll be here in time for the market. If they are, I do plan on making a few new tumbler designs to be able to take to the market and to list on my Etsy shop. I finally got my first sale for a tumbler someone purchased. This Libra one, so once my tumblers come in, I'll be able to fulfill that order. I just noticed there's just like a little mistake on this one, so I don't want to give that to a customer. These ones though, I could sell at a market at like a discounted price. So I'm still gonna take this to the market and sell it, or actually I might keep this one for me because I am a Libra myself, so I might keep this one for myself. And once those new tumblers come in too, I need to add the rest or some of the other horoscope designs that I have of this like same design onto my Etsy, because this is the first one that's sold. So I don't know if the horoscope ones are going to be the most popular. And then I've also been getting a lot of likes on Etsy for this strawberry tumbler, so hopefully some of those likes will eventually turn into a sale is what I'm hoping for. But I'm just happy that I got my first tumbler order, and I think I've only had my tumblers listed on Etsy maybe for a little over a week now. I'm excited to get more up. I'm hoping that this will help me get more traffic and more sales from my Etsy. Things have picked up a little bit, but sales are definitely down. So I'm looking forward to when the sales actually start picking back up. Hopefully, once back to school comes back around, sales will start to pick up. But in the meantime, I just have been adding so many new things to my shop. I got these tumblers, I got hats, more bummies are coming. I listed some of my 4th of July launch. I am going to be working on some samples today in this video as well. So I am going to be working on some new t-shirt samples, and I have another item that I want to add to my shop, so I need to work on making a bunch of samples for that new item too, in all my bullet fabrics. So I have a ton of work ahead of me, but tonight I'm just going to be focusing on getting some of these bummies done. And then I also have an outfit that needs to go out tomorrow along with some fabric orders, so I'm going to be working on some Etsy orders too. So I'm going to be working on a bunch of stuff right now. So currently dinner's cooking, so once that's finished, I'm gonna stop sewing and go eat dinner and then get back to work, and then put the kids to bed and then get back to work too. I've also been doing a really good job at waking up at 5 a.m. every day this week. I did sleep in until 8 today, but every other day I've been waking up at 5 a.m. So I do plan on waking up at 5 a.m. tomorrow as well, and try and get some more things made. I also want to make some tie-dye shirts as well. I need to try and squeeze that in as well. So I'm trying to go all in with this next market, or actually all the markets that I have planned for June. So I'm going in hard. So let's get to work. I have some star ones already prepped and cut. I have some sprinkle ones as well, cut and ready to go. I did use some of the pre-cuts to fulfill orders, which was really nice. So I need to cut those sizes tonight and get those sewn up as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing the ones that I already have cut out and just ready to go. Okay, so I have this little tub of all my pre-cut bummies ready to go. I have them labeled with just like a little sticky note with the size. So I need to cut an 18-month size for the sprinkle bell bottoms because I ended up using those to fulfill an order. But I'm gonna focus on the star ones first, just because I feel like these will sell better at a market versus like the sprinkle ones, because the sprinkle ones I feel like people purchase for like birthdays. So since 4th of July is coming, I feel like this needs to be like the top priority on getting done and finished. The dinner is almost done, so I'm gonna try and sew as many as I can and then I'll go eat, and then I'll get back at it once I'm done eating. Also, if you sell bummies at craft fairs or like at markets, what sizes do you notice that you sell the most of? Because I'm not really sure on how many sizes I should bring. I'm definitely just bringing one of each size that I offer, and then maybe making an extra one in a 9 to 12 months and a 12 months. Maybe, I don't know. But if I have time, I'm thinking cut some more for those specific sizes. I'm also gonna be batching these out too, so I'm gonna try and just sew all the easy parts first. And then, so like sewing the ends of the waistband and the cuffs and then the actual pants, I can sew those and then pin them all together at once. So first I'm gonna do all the sewing, and then I'll do all the pinning, and then I'll sew all of them. So I'm gonna try and batch it out and see if I can if that'll help speed things along. Okay, so I have the cuffs, the waistband, and the pants or the shorts portion already sewed on. I'm just gonna do that for all the sizes, and then once I'm done doing that for all the sizes, then I'll do all the pinning of like the bell of the skirt onto the bummies and pinning the waistband and the cuffs onto the bummies. So I'll do all that at once. Also, if you are new to my channel, I do have a tutorial on how to make these. So definitely go check that video out if you want to see how. I also have these little clear plastic bags in my description as well. So I have all the things I needed to sew sewn. Dinner is pretty much ready, so I'm gonna go eat and I'm gonna come back and work on these. I also forgot to mention that I have to make some bows too to match with these as well. So I am gonna spend some time tonight just sitting and making some bows. I'll probably just do that while I watch a movie or something once the kids go to bed. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner and I'll be back. All right guys, so I'm done with dinner. So right now I'm just gonna go ahead and start pinning the waistbands and the cuffs and this little bell portion of the skirted bummies all together, and then once I have them all pinned together, I will then sew them all up. I'm hoping that these actually sell really well at this market. So this market that I'm going to this weekend is a market that's every first Saturday of the month. Usually they have farmers markets at this venue, but I believe they don't have a farmers market going on at the time we're going to be there. So this is also going to be a later market. It's from 5 to 9, so which means I won't get home until kind of late. So I prefer doing day markets, but hopefully it does well at this market as well. There's supposed to be over 200 people there for a baseball game, so I'm hoping, and it's for a little league game actually, so hopefully it's pretty busy and hopefully these bummies sell well. I wish I had more baseball fabric because I could have made some baseball bummies, which I will be making once my baseball fabric comes in. I'm just waiting to get an update on when my fabric will arrive. I ordered it May 1st and it's being shipped by freight, so that usually takes between 20 to 30 days. So it's been a month now, so hopefully it'll be delivered in like this next week. But I am going to be looking into getting some Halloween prints and Christmas prints in soon. Maybe in like the next 2 months is my goal. But it's just crazy to be thinking that we already have to start thinking about Halloween and Christmas stuff. Like, I'm already getting likes for my Halloween and Christmas bell-bottom outfits that I offered last year. And the nice thing about having outfits already up for those holidays from last year is I don't have to make any new samples. And if I do make any new samples, I don't have to make as many as I did when I first launched them. So that's super nice. All the pinning is what takes the longest. Like, I could sew these up so quickly. It's just getting all the pieces all pinned together takes forever. Okay guys, so I got this basket all sewn. The only thing I need to do is add tags to the Bummies. I still need to cut a size 18 month, and this size is missing the front portion of the shorts, so I need to cut that piece. And then I still need to sew these two. I just cut a size 12. I still need to sew that one. And then this little pile right here, I got all the like cuffs, belts, and the shorts sewn. I just need to piece it all together and finish like the rest of the sewing. So those are almost done. So I feel pretty good getting all this stuff done. Now I just have to package up this scrunchie order, this fabric order. Someone ordered some faux leather and then some fabric strips. I seriously cannot wait to make Bummies and bell bottom along with bows as well with this print, because I have so many cute embroidery designs and DTF print designs to go with this print. I just can't wait to make all the outfits with it. I think it's going to turn out so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly package these up, and then I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. because I do have a shirt and a pair of Bummies that I need to sew for an order to go along with all these orders. But it's already almost midnight and I want to wake up early, so I don't want to go to bed too late. So I'm going to package these up and then wake up early, do that one more order, and then I'll be done with all the orders that have to go out for tomorrow, and then I could spend the rest of the morning, the day and night just working on Bummies, because I don't think I have any more orders that have to go out until Monday. So that gives me Friday, Saturday to just, or part of Saturday, to work on all the stuff for the market. So I'm feeling pretty good about this upcoming market, and then Sunday I could use that day to get work on orders for Monday. So I do have a busy couple days, but at least I don't have to stress about orders. But yeah, let me go ahead and package these up, and then I'm going to bed, and I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Okay guys, so it is actually 2 days later. I ended up not working on anything for the market yesterday. I strictly just worked on Etsy orders. I wasn't able to fit any market prep in on that day, but I have a few hours before I have to go to the market. So basically what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to sew on the tags of the finished star Bummies, and then I'm going to try and finish up some more sprinkle Bummies and add tags to those. And then I don't think I'll have time to work on any bows for today, so I'm thinking that I can just pre-cut some strips of fabric and just take those strips of fabric with me with my little basket and kind of just sit and make bows while I wait for customers. Hopefully I'll be too busy to not be able to make bows, but if it's slow and I have some downtime, I'll just sit and make some bows, because those those don't require a lot of materials to be able to make, so those are just easy to do while sitting down. Yeah, I also spent the day today too cleaning up my craft room. It is a disaster. I still need to load up the car and get everything packed and ready to go to take to the market, so I do need to leave some time to do that. And then we also have to drop my kids off at my mom's house, so we still have a very, very busy day. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on these tags because I don't want to waste any time. Oh, and I still needed to finish up some scrunchy keychains, but I don't think I'll have time to do that. Possibly I could take my glue and my hardware with me and sit and do that too while I'm waiting. But I don't know how much downtime I'm going to have. Probably a lot. Like, I'm not, honestly, I really don't expect much out of this market. If I do good, I do good, but I'm trying not to go in with high expectations so I don't get disappointed. But I feel like with these star Bummies and some of the embroidered shirts we have, all the scrunchies, I feel like we have a good amount of stock. Definitely we are planning on prepping more. I purchased a bunch of white shirts that I plan on tie-dyeing and adding a design to those and selling those at our next market that we have planned. And then we just purchased a bunch of hats and beanies, and we tried to get some bucket hats, but the bucket hats are like completely sold out everywhere. But I'm thinking of sewing my own bucket hats possibly. So if you guys are interested in seeing a bucket hat tutorial, let me know, because I've made them before. I taught my niece how to sew them and she sells them in her Etsy shop. So I'm thinking that I might start making them and embroidering on them and selling them as well. I just think bucket hats are so cute. So, and they're hard to find, so I might as well just make my own. But we have a bunch of plans and a bunch of things that we're taking to our next market. We're just waiting for all the inventory to come in. And I also purchased more tumblers from Angela, so I will be sublimating those and taking those along with me. But hopefully we do good at this market today so I can take some of that money and buy more tumblers and some more hats, because I have so many hat designs that I want to try and get up. Same with beanie designs. Anyways, it's time to get sewing the tags on, so let's do that now. I have my tags. I make these using sublimation and satin labels. I have a whole tutorial on how I make my tags, so definitely go check that video out. So right now I'm just writing my batch numbers on them and the size that they are. And because I made all these on the same day and they're made with the same fabric and all that, I can just give them all the same batch number. The only thing different on the tags is going to be the size on the tags. Okay guys, so I have all the star bummies done. I need to add the hang tags to those, so let me do those really quick. Okay, so I just have my little hang tags in this little container. Got this for like $1 at Michael's, I believe. And then my little tag gun that I got from Amazon. And then I'm just gonna tag each one of these. And I had my niece come over one day and I printed out all these tags and she cut them all out for me. So the tags are already cut and prepped and everything. So it just helps, those like doing those little things kind of helps so much with trying to make as many handmade items as possible. Just to have like things like that already prepped for yourself. So it just makes things so much easier. So eventually I do want to make some stickers to put on the back of the tags that have like the size on them. Just so customers don't have to like flip up the tag and try and find the size, rather than just be able to pull off the tag and see it. Yeah, so these are all done. I'm going to go ahead now and try and sew up more of these sprinkle skirted bummies. I do plan on taking, to my next one, I do plan on taking more prints. It's just, I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can, but it's hard trying to find time to squeeze in market prep. So I'm gonna go ahead and go sew the sprinkle bummies now, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna cut strips of this print to be able to make bows while I'm at the market. I don't think I'll have much time for anything else because I need to start packing up the car. I need to get the kids ready. I need to finish getting myself ready. I also ordered tote bags, but I don't think they're gonna get here in time for me to be able to make those, so I'll save tote bags for a video maybe. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me making tote bags. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so I have my basket ready to go for all my bummies. Eric's leaving the kids a bath, so they're getting ready to go to grandma's house. I'm also contemplating if I should bring this rack with me. I do have one already, but that other one's gonna be used for embroidered shirts, so I don't know if I should just bring some hangers and hang up the bummies like along the like canopy, or if I should actually bring this rack. I'm not sure yet. Alright guys, so I'm back from the market. The market ended up ending an hour early just because it was super, like, there was a lot of overcast, it was windy, it was cold, which the weather has been so weird lately. It's been getting super hot, like in the 90s, and then today it started sprinkling and super cold out today. So there was a big event there, so I wasn't able to really film much because the music was they had a lot of music playing, so I don't want to get like a copyright strike, so I didn't really film much of my booth, and I wasn't really able to give you guys like a recap throughout the thing. But it was pretty dead. There were a ton of people there, but they weren't there for the market. They were there for the championship game that was going on. So I ended up making $78 at this market, I believe. I don't remember how much I paid for this booth. I either paid $45 or $60. I'm hoping I only paid $45 because I only made $78, which sucked. But my booth honestly was, I guess, like the busiest one that was there. The people that were there weren't really interested in shopping. I was next to a booth and that person was selling like snacks and like cotton candy, and they were super busy. But it was mostly just kids wanting to eat food after their game. So they weren't really trying to find like crafts and things to purchase. They just kind of wanted food. So it was nice that my booth was next to a food booth because it helped bring in a lot of traffic to my booth. But again, like, there weren't people there to shop, which is disappointing. I'm an event coordinator too. She said that typically that this venue, especially during the summertime, is super popular and super busy, but because it was cold out and windy, that a lot of people just weren't out hanging out. And she said that usually the park is super busy and packed with people there around 7 p.m. And honestly, I didn't see anybody there because once the games ended too, everybody left. There was like nobody there. I probably sat there for about an hour with no customers or nobody even walking by. Like, it was just all the vendors just sitting there playing on their phones. But I am super happy that she let us go home early because of how dead it was. Like, I was freezing and I felt like it was pointless. Like, I was wasting my time just sitting out there. But she was super nice and let us all leave. The things that sold, I didn't sell any embroidered shirts. I didn't sell not one bummy or bell bottoms, which I swore people were gonna purchase tonight. Like, I was set on people purchasing those tonight, but nobody bought any. The only thing that really sold was I sold a keychain, a ton of scrunchies, well, mostly scrunchies, and then I sold 2 hats, which I'm happy that, you know, it seems like the scrunchies are the most popular, so I just need to make sure that when I do have craft fairs or I go to markets that primarily my booth should be made up of scrunchies, because I'm just noticing a trend that people are just mostly purchasing the scrunchies and the hats. So I do plan on adding more hats to my collection. I ended up purchasing a bunch of hats last night along with beanies as well. Me and Eric are just going to just come up with as many hat designs and make as many hats as we can and get them listed on my Etsy and just, you know, sell them at markets. I think Eric might be also, he might sell them on Facebook Marketplace. I don't want to deal with Facebook Marketplace. I personally just don't like dealing with customers on Facebook Marketplace because it's just so much back and forth with conversation, and a lot of times they never even buy anything. So for me, I don't even want to waste my time with Facebook Marketplace, but I think Eric might be posting some of this stuff on there to try and see if we can sell some of it. But we still have a ton of shirts left. I have all my bummies left, which is totally fine because I have so many bummy orders that I could just simply just pull those those bummies that I already have made and get those orders out quicker than usual, so that's kind of nice. Even though I didn't sell any bummies, I'm not gonna get discouraged. I'm gonna continue making bummies and bell bottoms to sell at markets because I had so many customers walk by and say like, oh, those are so cute, and that their child looked so cute in them, but they just didn't stop and look or like try and figure out how much they were. They didn't even attempt to do that. They just, you know, kept walking. Of course, the kids, they would walk by our booth with their parents and they would freak out and like try and get their parents to go over to my booth, but parents just weren't about it. So I don't know. But yeah, so we have another market in 2 weeks. Let me check my calendar. This next one that we're going to, I'm excited for because I did a market in the same kind of area and it was very successful. I did really good at that market. For not having a lot of stuff, I did really good. So I'm hoping that this next market will be good. I don't know if I want to take off next weekend and just continue to prep for that following market, because I don't think the market's next weekend. I think it's the following weekend. So I think I might just take next weekend off and just kind of continue to prep for that. But yeah, so, you know, I didn't make a ton of money, which is a bummer. I wanted to make more money than I did last time. It's just with these markets, you don't know like how they're going to be. Like, they're just hit or miss. So I'm just gonna continue to look for good markets to, you know, go to. This next one's really good, and then the one at the end of the month I'll be going to, it's margaritas and tacos. So I'm really excited for that. I don't know how many people are gonna be buying kids stuff, but I'm hoping that they'll be buying scrunchies and hats and things like that, because it is an outdoor event during summer. So I'm hoping people, you know, they're gonna be drinking and eating tacos. They're probably gonna get hot and wanna put their hair up or put a hat on. So hopefully that market I do really well. I'm hoping I do really well at that one, because I paid $150 for that booth. So my fingers are crossed that we just do good at that one. And then, so one cool thing about tonight though, a follower of mine decided to drive out to where I was and come stop by and check out my booth and come meet me and support me, which I am so incredibly grateful for. I feel kind of bad though. I wasn't super chatty. I was half asleep because of how slow the market was. I was kind of just sitting in my chair looking at my phone and just kind of dozing off. And two, I'm really shy in person, so if you ever do come out and visit me, and it may not seem like that because, you know, I film myself in front of a camera and I post it onto YouTube, but I'm a very shy person and I'm very, very quiet. If you know me very well, you know I'm just a very quiet person. But I do appreciate you if you are watching right now. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting my booth and stopping by and saying hello. It's just, I'm still shocked that people, one, even watch my videos. Two, some people enjoy watching my videos, and people just want to come and meet me, which is this craziness to me. But I do appreciate you, and I do appreciate all you guys too for always watching and supporting my videos. But definitely stay tuned for my next market prep video. I plan on bringing you guys along with me for my next market and for the margarita market. So just stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have a tutorial coming, some more work with me's, some more market preps, just all kinds of fun stuff coming. So definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, so anytime I post, you guys will be notified. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you are going to be participating in any markets, or if you've participated in any markets so far this season, please let me know how your market went. What did you bring? What sold the most? I'm just kind of curious to see what you guys are selling and what's working for you. So definitely leave some comments down below of what you've done and what you're doing. And that's going to be it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.